Do you like to gamble with your time? I got to tell you something. I don't. Because time, as we all know, is the most precious asset we have. When we think about our business and our line of work, we have to figure out, are we using our time to the best of our ability? And I want to kind of walk you through some numbers that I think you're going to find so interesting. So as you know, my biggest passion is my pre-approval process. Really, that's the foundation of my work. And with that said, what I have been doing for the past 7 years is closely monitoring my application data for pre-approvals, okay? And what I mean by that is that we look at how many applications come in, how many of those people in fact get pre-approved for exactly what they want to do, and how many do not. And what's so fascinating is the numbers for the past 7 years are almost exact each and every month. And I want to walk you through this. So for every 100 pre-approval applications we take, 70 of those buyers can do exactly what they want to do. In other words, what they applied for, they can get pre-approved for. Now, when I say 70, one month it could be 69%, another month it could be 72%. So right around the 70 percentile range. 30% cannot and fall into three different buckets. The first bucket, they have to reduce their purchase price on what they're looking for. So I was looking for a $300,000 house. I might only be able to qualify for $250,000. That's the first bucket. The second bucket, they'll have to fix something within their profile and purchase over the next 2 to 4 months. So they're not that far out. They're only about 2 to 4 months out. So fixing something within their profile would be they have to pay off some credit card debt, or there's an auto loan that has to be paid off, or some other scenario or circumstance within their profile that has to be satisfied prior to purchasing. And the third bucket is they have to wait greater than a year in order to purchase. Typically, that's someone who perhaps just had a recent bankruptcy or a recent foreclosure, short sale, etc. So here's my question to you. Do you want to gamble with your time? And what I mean by that is that for every 10 prospects we interact with, 7 can do what they want to do and 3 cannot. That's 30%. So how do we remove the gamble and, mitigate our risk, essentially is what we have to really ask ourselves. And we do that by leveraging my pre-approval process. My pre-approval process has been built off 3 premises. Number 1, thoroughness. Number 2, speed. And number 3, accessibility. So when I built out this process, I said, we need to be accessible. So that's why it operates 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., literally. It needs to be quick. It starts by a 10-minute application over the phone, which is live 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So if someone wants to apply Sunday at 4:30, we are taking their application. Then it needs to be thorough. We gather the client's items usually right over the phone, or the client sends them in after the application phone call, and we take those items and send them into my underwriting coordinator review. And that review process is typically 2 to 4 hours. So let's get back to the example, Sunday at 4:30. That would mean at latest, we're going to have our results by 8:30 p.m. that night. And if you're looking to make an offer, I even expedite it and will have the review done within 2 hours. So that would mean 6:30 p.m. you would have your underwriting results, removing the gamble, removing the risk. Think about this process. Think about how you can leverage this and give yourself the security, give your clients the peace of mind, and in my opinion, walking around with the most trusted pre-approval letter I happen to believe in Palm Beach County. As you know, I lead by example, which means I personally am accessible 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. on my direct cell phone, 561-212-6503. I hope this helps. Again, call me anytime. I'm here for you. Together in success.